I'm joined with the XTO Energy NCHA Super Stakes Amateur Champion, Travis Linville, who marked a 2:18 on What a Stylish Badger. Travis, congratulations. Up until the 11th hour, you thought you were reserved, but after adjustment, you're the champion. How does that feel?
Well, it feels very good. I had already decided that second place was where I was at, and I was satisfied with second place, if that's the way the judges seen it. And I had already called home and let everybody know that I was in second place. And actually, at this point, they don't even know that I've won it. Well, I got a real good draw. I felt like I was first, in which I had never been first down here till the other night, and I was first the other night. And so I really wasn't dreading it, and I looked the cattle over real good, and I felt like there were lots of good cattle, so I wasn't really worried, and I wasn't really just stuck on any certain cattle because there were several that I liked. And so I just, at this point, I was just kind of feeling through these cattle because I liked all these little cattle up here, and this little heifer here got in a real good position. So I just stepped up and got her cut. And my horse, I'm really proud of him. I've just had him about a month and a half, and he really fits me, and I'm real proud of him. And Jeffrey Sheehan is who helps me, and he's done a really good job getting this horse prepared for me. The second cow was not very difficult, but at least it kindly got me started and got the nerves out. And this second cow was a little Charolais cow that I had been watching, and I really liked her. And she got up there in a good position to where I could kindly cut her in the center of the pen. And my horse is real easy positioned. He moves off your legs really good, and this was really a good little cow here. I didn't really want to get off of her, but I felt like I stayed on her a long time, and she just kept staying away from the horse and staying out there and turning away from me, and just I had a good feeling about her, and my horse seemed to be in rhythm with her. But I knew that if I was going to get off, I was going to have to do it pretty quick. At this point, I thought, well, maybe I can chip one off. But the cow that was right on the very top was Wild, that black cow with the blaze in her face, and I didn't want her because I knew she was really wild, and so it took me a second to get back there and get this other cow, and I didn't get much working time on her. But I was really thrilled. It just all worked out good, and what more can I say?
Tell us a little bit about your horse.
Well, he is a raised dual badger that I bought from Kelly Earnhardt after I couldn't ride in the futurity because of I was having some surgery done, and I thought maybe I could find one, and sure enough we found this horse. Jeffrey Sheehan is my trainer, and he found him for me, and Kelly and I got together, and so I'm very, very pleased with him.
Wow, so did you buy a slot then?
Yes, ma'am. I bought a slot from Robert Figpen, a guy that I knew, and actually got it bought early enough to get in the draw without a penalty because I got it bought before the deadline. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow. That's nice. Now, when you were reviewing your run, you seem very knowledgeable about the cattle. Why is that?
Well, I background cattle for a living. That's what I do for a living. So I should have a little advantage, but it doesn't. Just because you're around cattle every day doesn't mean you know what's running through one's mind. And but it helps me some. Yes, ma'am.
I see. Now, how long have you been cutting, and what got you started?
Well, I have been cutting for about 6 years, and I got too old to do anything else, so I couldn't do anything afoot, so I just decided I'd get on a horse and try to do it. Yes, ma'am.
I see. So what are some of your goals from here?
To keep trying to get better, and maybe someday move on up to the non-pro is what I hope to do, but I understand that you've got to have a little better quality horse to compete in the non-pro and a little more experience. So that's where I'm hoping to be headed.
Well, it sounds like you're doing that. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.